Hello, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Moroccan cooking again, Moroccan food culture. Welcoming you today in this beautiful weather. I hope you're enjoying the lovely weather, the same as we do up north. So, our recipe today, I also hope that you all have tried something from Moroccan food culture and you enjoyed any recipes that I've done with you so far. I'm always looking for something new and some feedback from you would be really very good. So today I'm going to make some biscuits, and these biscuits are gluten free. Which is I make them with almond flour or ground almonds, I should say. So as you know, a lot of people these days they have problems with gluten, and they do enjoy a bit of biscuits, and obviously they the more they know about it, the more it's good. So we do use ground almonds for gluten free. We use coconut flour. We use high iron. We also use chickpeas flour for anybody who has problems with gluten. You can use chickpeas flour, rice flour, tapoki. I can't say the word. Uh, so millet flour as well. All these flours are gluten free, and really it helps people that they have that problem just to have a little bit sweet, or to make something some bread or something with it at home, instead of buying them all the time, because it does become a bit costly. So what we need for our session, for our recipe today, we need some almonds, ground almond from the shop, like whatever, wherever you can find them, they are ideal. You can make your own, but this is it's easy enough to buy something. Hi, good afternoon, Mariad. So it'll be really easy to just to buy some and add the sugar. With the homemade ones, you buy the almonds, then you have to blanch them and peel them, then dry them a little bit, just leave them to dry in the air, like without without any heat or anything. Then you have to ground them with some sugar. But this is good enough for a recipe, or for the biscuits we are making. In Morocco, we do cook a lot with almonds. We make a lot of sweet stuff with almonds, and they are really always there, like in occasions, weddings, any celebrations that we make. It's like really a good ingredient that we use in so many ways. We use it with savory stuff. We use it with sweet stuff, and we eat it just like snacks. And we roast it and eat it like salty like that. So it's so many ways to eat almonds really, and like I said, it's good for people who's got problems with flour. Okay, so I have here about this. This is 300 grams of almonds, and you can see it's a lot. It looks quite a lot there. So this would make you a good amount of biscuits, and you can shape them and add to them the flavor that you like, and it's up to you how you enjoy them. Like if you, for example, like to add um, uh, um, some flavoring, like lemon, lime, or orange zest, or you can use pistachio flavoring. It's up to you. It's not something that you have to be shy of. Experiment, even if you don't know. Just try something and combine it and see how it goes for you. So today I am going to add some a bit of cinnamon with this, just little bit. Then I would add some apricots. You can you can add apricots to give it that, to make it sticky, and to help it like bound together. Or you can add glucose. So either way is good, but today I'm going to add them both. But it's up to you. You can add one or other. It's just up to you. So for the sugar, I'm going to add about 75 to 50 to 75 grams of sugar, because the apricot I'm using is sweet, and also the glucose it's sweet. So add that. Then I will add 1 tablespoon of butter. Just a little bit. So really, it's straightforward recipe again, and it's like I said, the innovation is up to you if you want to add extra ingredients, or once you make the base, which is this is the basic one, the basic way to do it, then you can always add your own touch. So 1 tablespoon of glucose, and the glucose, it's something that you can use, and if you want to keep these sweets for a long time, so that helps them to last longer. So 1 tablespoon of that. If you have any questions, just put them down, and I will answer them when I finish later on. Then what we'll do, we'll mix all together. But before that, I'll add the zest of orange, just before I mix. So a little bit of zest. Orange zest is really goes with almonds. I think my grater is gone, like it's not sharp like that side. It's always nice to have something extra in the flavor, and you can add like lemon essence flavor, or pistachio, like I said, or it's up to you. So always make sure you don't get the white, like okay, we have plenty there. Oops, just get about a teaspoon or so. That's what it is there. Okay, so you might say to me, oh, how can we make this all like bind together? So what I will add, the next thing I would add is 1 egg yolk, and just bind, like mix them all like so. Then I have here, we always, like Moroccan patisserie, you'll see a lot of orange flower blossoms, and that's really the flavor that makes us like, I don't know, in Morocco, a lot of places they use rose water, but we use orange flower blossom water. So about a teaspoon of that. If you don't want to use eggs, that's up to you. Don't use them. Don't use the egg at all. That's the egg was optional, just to help it, because I have plenty here. Then you can use extra water, orange blossom water to put it together. Then once you do that, is everything is all done, you see, like that's it. Then the next thing, you don't want to really knead it a lot. What happened when you knead the almonds a lot, it start to give you oil, like almond oil. Could you believe that? So it would be like oily. So this is the consistency you need. That's basically what you need. And it's like, if I give it any extra kneading or anything, that would make it very oily, and that would take me a long time again to put it together to become like this. And you can see in my hand, like the oil is start to show already. Okay, so I would take half of that. I'll make two kinds, like two shapes, I would say. So half I would, when you do this, you keep them in the plastic. What the plastic does is just to stop it from going harder, to lose the moisture from it. That's why we keep it. So then, if you don't want to use the whole content or the whole amount, you can freeze this. You can put it in the freezer for another day, and you can get it out and shape it the way you want to shape it. So what you can do, as we are here, you can try the sweetness. If it's good enough for you, you don't want it too sweet. You just want it really nicely, because if you have guests that they have problems with health problems with sugar and all that, you don't really want that. So once you do that, you take your hands and you just make little bowls like that and put them in. And I would say about 15 to 18 grams of flour. I'm making mine today bigger, but you can measure them and just make them like 15 grams each. You can weigh them if you want to, if you are not sure how much is 18 grams. So this would be cooked in the oven around about 160 degrees. For about 15 to 20 minutes. But you have to keep your eye on them once you put them in the oven. So, a little bit more here. So really, it's really straightforward, and it's quite good. Like if you having guests coming, and sometimes you might bought the almonds to make a cake or something, and the cake would take longer than this. So you can just roast it up like so, and that would be ideal for having with a cup of tea. And lots of times we have guests, when you have guests that you make a dessert and they don't have it because they can't eat flour, or so this is ideal. Just one more here, then I'll make another shape with the other one. So these are the bowls. I'll just leave them there for now, and I'll take the other ones. I'll cover them so they keep. And what I would do with these, I'll make them like little fingers. So we go like that, just like a little sausage. Then what you do is you take your fingers and you start flattening them like that. It's like a crescent. So you can add baking powder if your baking powder it's gluten free, because even baking powder so you have to read if it's gluten free or not. So that's the shape we are making with this one. Make them a little bit higher. Then we will add to them something else too. And just keep going. If you want to make them smaller than this, you can. It's up to you. For the size, it's up to you. It's nothing set in stone. So it's up to you how big you want them. If you just want them like accompanying something, you just make them like canapé style, smaller. So I'll just keep going with this. And another one. So if you have any questions, or if you tried something and you want to clarify anything, just let me know. So I'll shape these, then I'll come back, and so again I'll do the same, a little crescent like that. And you want them a little bit thinner from the ends, and like a little wall, if you see, like how. So the height is good, and you just shape them like that. And again, this one. So you shape them all, so you can, when you come to do the next step, it's easy for you. You don't have to mess your hand everything up. Or so. And you can see that's what I am after. Here, 3 more here. Just put them together. And another 3. Little, it's just a pattern. This is the really the part that where you it takes a bit of time, but the other part, once you mix it, it's not really hard. But you don't have to do this shape. You can use some cutters. Like I have some cutters here that I usually use with all different kinds. If you want to, you just play with it and make your own stamp on it. That's just to make, you'll be proud of them once you make them. Okay, so once we've done that, what I have here, I have some almond flakes, which is I'll start putting them on these. So I'll take my egg whites, just an egg wash, and my almond biscuits, and I brush them like so. Then just put them down and try to stick the almond flakes into them. And just try. This is a little bit harder, but you try as much as you can to fix as much as you can. So that's what I would like to have to achieve it, like the almond flakes stuck to them. If it's too hard, blend them a little bit to make them thinner, like finer or smaller. Then stick them together on the cakes, on the biscuits. So I'll just keep going. You can freeze these if you make a lot and you think, oh, that's too much to eat like at once. It's a lot of calories. I know, gluten-free, but it's still calories, aren't they? So you just do it that way, and just eat what you can, and put the rest in the freezer for another time. Ideally, it's better if you dip them in the egg wash, then they'll become easy. The flakes would become attached to them quickly. And the other thing you can do with the egg wash, you can add about a teaspoon of rose water, orange blossom water, just to make it thinner. Then that would make it much easier. Mix, really good mix. Then dip that would make it much practical for the flakes to stick to it. That's it. That's the best way. You can say it's quite a bit. So we just continue doing what we're doing. You might find this a little bit messy, but if you have any little hands around, they'll love it. They might be little helpers, treasures. If you're having like a Moroccan meal, make this like a dessert to finish the meal, like. That's one is. You have one more to finish. Oops. You can tell I am not used to use the brushes, can you? I use my hands more than anything. I'm very authentic cook, to be honest. So this is what it is, how it looks. So once we have these ones all done, we get to do the other ones. So we'll put them in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes at 160 degrees. Okay. You don't. I usually don't put the oven like don't heat the oven on, and I have here this mini oven, mini air fryer oven. You can use the air fryer for these. I'm using the like an air fryer style oven. Okay, so once I've done them, I'll get the other the bowls. Do you remember these ones? I just get my hands on. So I'll get the little bowls and I'll do the same, but this time I'm using pistachios for the to dust them with the pistachios. So I'll go like that and I just roll them like so and I put them in. You might have to say, I had a friend that said to me, "Oh Nadia, your recipes they have to come with the high warning allergy, not allergies." Yes, you would have to mention this to your guests or your family. If you have anybody with allergies, please let them know what's in the recipe and make sure everyone is safe. Just go like that and cover them all with the pistachios. Oops, I forgot to put it. If you don't want any nuts like that, you can just use icing sugar as well. And just roll them in icing sugar. That's with the so that's the last one. So we have all our little cookies here. One more touch to do what to do to them. We'll take the cherry glacé here, and what I'll do is I'll cut it to two halves like so, and I just stick it into the middle and press like so, and that would give me lovely colors. It's just the combinations of the colors as well, they look nice. Oops. All like so. It's like doing some art with the colors, and yeah, the food nature is giving us a lovely ingredients to use, and that's the second lot, and you can say one kind of paste, almond paste. I made two kind of biscuits. But obviously they are both, they will taste tiny bit different. If I made the different flavors, like if I put the lemon or something instead of only orange, it would be great. Okay. So we'll put them in the oven. Just to show that's Miss Air Fryer is doing the job really very nicely, and you can see it hasn't been long for the first batch. Really lovely, and you can see them. They are really cooked well. So you don't want them to go any brownish than this. You just want them golden brown, so they keep that stickiness and still keep that what you call it, the color as well as the stickiness. You can see it's so lovely, and well, the bottom is a bit still. I might just put them from the bottom, turn them. Okay, so let's just wait for the next batch. So here I have some that I made earlier, but we'll join them with the rest so we can have a variety. These are just round ones with almond flakes. You can always keep them in the grill and put them here to cool down before, while we're waiting for the next ones. To be honest, if you see them like I call them rustic, a bit rustic, don't worry about them. They are really nice. They show that they are homemade. That's what I keep saying. If it's anything like that, if they are. So you can see. What I'll do is I'll put them next. From the next batch. So 300 grams of almond, ground almond would give you a good quantity. If you made 500 grams, it would give you 3 kinds, like you would share it into 3 and do the flavoring as you like. So like I said, I keep saying again and again, choose any flavors that you prefer and that you think they would go with the almonds, and just try them, and that would be really good. I'll just see the next batch how it's doing. A bit flatter because so you try to make them a little bit once you do that, you put them in the oven, and when you get them out, just shape them a little bit more so they don't stay like they don't stay how to say it, dodgy inside. You want them softer, but not really not cooked. You feel like you're eating a raw ground almonds, because the flavoring of the almonds comes when you roast it, and that's when it's roasted, and it's really nice, that flavor. It's so lovely. And you could tell that when you use almonds in the cooking. When you put the flakes in the pan and you roast them, and you try a little bit, it's so nice. So a few more, 2-3 minutes, then we'll get them out. Any questions? Please keep asking. Don't be shy to ask. And I would share this photo of these on the page, and I also would share it with the group, the voluntary royal voluntary group to share with everyone else. I'm just waiting for you more minutes. So, and what's that? The orange blossom water go into the egg wash. Yes, you can put the orange blossom water into the egg wash, and like I've done. And what does it just give you a little extra, and you know how the white of the egg stays a little bit. It breaks it, and once you mix it, you dip the biscuits in it, and that gives you easier way to put the flakes on, or whatever you're putting on. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So let's say this. Ooh. Oh, they are rustical right now. So you can see how they are. So that's why I said just be aware that if you forget about them, or you put them into higher temperature, they would go coated quickly. So that's happened with the almonds anyway, however you cook it. But yeah, just be aware of that. So I'll just take 2 or 3 here so you can see the decor. Okay, so this is okay. So this is our plate for today, and you can see it just would be lovely if you make it and share. Anyway, I will be so happy if any of you made them and shared their option of with me, their version of these with me. So please do share if you do. Thank you so much for today, for attending, and thank you, and it's always lovely to work with you and see you. Take care. Bye.